Hello. Hello again, everybody. Um, I completely forgot this channel existed, and I will fully admit that is 100% my fault. I didn't know this existed till I logged back on my old computer and I saw all your comments and all the views on the video. I had no idea it would blow up like that. So, honestly, thank you. Thank you for all the love and support. And it's honestly, I'm back in that 2 week Minecraft phase, and so this week or today in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make the furnace. 'Cause last week we did the crafting table, so we have to do the iconic duo of the furnace. Now, I've got the little setup here, and again, F3G, you can see it fits all in one chunk, 16 by 16 and 16 high. And now there's going to be two variations of the furnace. As we all know, there's one where it's dormant. See, there's nothing in there. Oop. Oh well. And then there's one where it's on with like little flames. Now, obviously not the particles, but there's just ones with like all the flames out there. I will do one face with the furnace off, and then I'll just get rid of that, but I'll leave it as a chapter, and then I will just finish it off with the one with on. And so, uh, I think I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to show you the materials in the chest, but then also show you the materials on screen, because I liked when I did that last, so I forgot to add all the materials. I will be right back with that. Alright, I'm back, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with the front face, like we did with the crafting table, and what we're going to do is hold up, I want to check something. Anyway, not important. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the off face here, the normal face, what you get when you place down a regular furnace without putting anything in it. So we're gonna start with the off face. Now I'm just gonna show you what blocks you need, and then I'll have a pop-up of the amount of blocks you'll need. So here's the blocks you'll need. You'll need cobble deep slate, gray concrete, coal ore, regular coal ore. So that's gonna suck. I'm sorry for y'all, but the Caves and Cliffs update kind of screwed that over for you. Chiseled stone bricks, furnaces for the furnace, light gray wool, polished andesite, black concrete powder, blocks of coal, both smooth slabs and full blocks, and polished diorite. So let me just grab that. Okay, so we are starting, obviously, with the front face off. Now I'm going to try and figure out how chapters work in YouTube, so this will be simpler instead of just clicking through the video trying to find what's best. So, like before, we're going to start with the most bottom layer. Sorry, my brain. We're going to start with the bottommost layer, and we are going to start first off with gray, gray concrete, coal, 3 gray concrete. Let me just get on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cobble deep slate, 3 more gray concrete, a coal, and a final gray concrete. That's the first layer. Second layer is another gray concrete, light gray wool, the chiseled stone bricks. Then we're gonna move to blocks of coal, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black concrete powder, 1 block of coal, chiseled stone brick. We're going to do a full block of smooth stone, and then end it off with classic gray concrete. That's the second layer. Now we're finally on the edges. We're going to do a cobbled deep slate, chiseled stone brick, light gray wool. I believe 1, 2, 3 coal, 3 blocks of coal. Where's the concrete? 1, 2, 3, 4 black concrete powder. Another 3 blocks of coal. and then a full smooth stone, light gray wool, cobble deep slate. It's kind of like a 3D printer. We're going to start on that side. We're going to start on the left side and move to the right. Up layer, up layer. Ooh, that'll be a good time lapse. I gotta do that in the next one, figure out how to. Alright, fourth layer, cobble deep slate. 2 light gray wool, cobble deep slate. And then I believe another 8 blocks of coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cobble deep slate, chiseled stone brick, a full smooth stone block, and then cobble deep slate. Fifth layer, sorry about that. We are going to do cobble deep slate, a full smooth stone block, and then we are going to grab the smooth slabs. We're going to do a full block of smooth slabs here, not just a half block, a full block, just so we get like that little bit of extra texture. Because for some reason, it makes it's that pixel slightly darker than that one. For some reason, the line in the middle makes it slightly darker. And then we're going to do light gray wool. Then we're going to bring out a furnace. It's already in my hotbar. See, because now this build is actually functional. You can go up to your big furnace, be like, oh man, I need to smelt something. Boom, furnace. Oh wait, I need coal. Oh, there's coal right here. And then you're gonna need a crap. You're gonna need a black concrete powder, 4 coal blocks, another black concrete powder, another furnace, light gray wool, a block of smooth stone slabs, a full block of smooth stone, and then a cobble deep slate. And so you can see the front part, like the little hole at the bottom here, probably where all the fuel goes, is coming together. And so then we're finally gonna shut that. Words. So then, what layer is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th layer, cobble deep slate. We are going to do 5 blocks of smooth stone slabs. Like that. We are going to do 4 blocks. We won't need the concrete powder or coal blocks for a minute here, so I'm going to put those. We're going to need 4 blocks of polished andesite. And then 4 blocks of smooth stone slabs. And then a full block of smooth stone. Ending it off with a gray concrete. And now we've got the fuel area encased. And so now what we're going to do is the 7th layer. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 7. So starting off with cobbled deep slate, polished diorite, another block of smooth stone slabs, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks of polished diorite. No, wait. Yeah, 11 blocks of polished diorite. A block of smooth stone slabs, ending it off with cobbled deep slate. And then we've got the 8th layer, where we will start out with gray concrete, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, another chiseled stone brick, coal ore, furnace, chiseled stone brick, more coal, more furnace, more coal, chiseled stone brick, coal, brick, coal, deep slate. And that's like the separation layer. So now we've gone from the lighter bottom to like the more darker top. And now we're gonna start working on where at least I hope, is where we put like all the input, because yeah, the field's at the bottom, input's on the top. So, gray concrete, chiseled stone brick. Nope, not polished andesite. Light gray wool. And then we're gonna do, I think, 8 blocks of chiseled stone brick, or not chiseled stone brick, smooth stone slab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we're gonna do 10, 9, 10. 10 blocks of that. Let me finish it off. And then light gray wool. Where is it? Chiseled stone brick and gray concrete. And then for what layer is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10th layer. We're going to start with cobbled deep slate, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, and if y'all were moving what this was, it's just a Axiom mod adds that, so yeah, I get bigger inventory and all that. I was building a side project in this world a while back, and that's why I was reminded of this. Anyway, so cobbled deep slate, chiseled stone brick, coal. Now we're gonna bring back. We're done with the smooth stone blocks, so we're gonna bring back the coal and black concrete. We're gonna place down 2 coal blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks of gray concrete, another 2 blocks of coal, another light gray wool, a furnace, and then cobbled deep slate. And then for the 11th layer, I think, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably the 11th layer. I don't know. We're going to start out with gray concrete, another chiseled stone brick, coal, 1, 2, 3 blocks of coal. Blocks of coal. That's coal ore. Blocks of coal. 4 black concrete powder. 3 blocks of coal. Light gray wool. Another furnace on top. Since I've got this black patch here, but most of y'all are probably going to be building like this, you can just shift click on it and it'll place, but most of y'all probably knew that. And then ending it off with a gray concrete. Oh, and for the furnace blocks, you'll want to make sure that the face, the front face of the furnace is facing out for the front face of the furnace that we are building. It's confusing, but yeah. And now for, what layer is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12th layer. Cobbled deep slate, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite this time, bringing that back. Gray concrete, 8 blocks of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Another gray concrete, a polished chiseled stone brick, and then a 3rd furnace on top. Just do that. And then a gray concrete. The 13th layer, we will have, I'm gonna itch on my head real quick, sorry about that. 13th layer, we have cobbled deep slate, coal ore, 2 blocks of polished andesite, and then, 6 blocks of black concrete powder. No, wait. Forgot. We have a gray concrete before the black concrete powder, and then 6 blocks of black concrete powder. And then another gray concrete, a polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, and cobbled deep slate. And for the 14th layer, we have gray concrete, a furnace, chiseled stone brick, light gray wool, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, coal ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, light gray wool, polished andesite, light gray wool, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, another chiseled stone brick, and cobbled deep slate. For the 15th layer, second to last layer, we've got cobbled deep slate, 2 coal ore, 2 chiseled stone brick, a coal ore, then a chiseled stone brick, then another coal ore, 2 chiseled stone bricks, a coal, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, another chiseled stone brick, the last furnace, and definitely not the last cobbled deep slate. And for the 16th and final layer of the front face, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of cobbled deep slate, 1 gray concrete, 3 cobbled deep slate, 3 gray concrete, 1 cobbled deep slate, 2 gray concrete, and 2 cobbled deep slate. And that is the front face off for, yeah, that's the front face off of the furnace. And if you go farther back, ignore that project in the background, that was what I was working on. Yeah, you'll see that it looks pretty good next to the crafting table. Obviously, later, ooh, I've got an idea. But honestly, if you want, you can just have me on mute and you could just like see visually what blocks I have on or placed down. Because I know I sound annoying. I sound annoying doing this. Anyway, we're going to now move on to the front face on. Alright, the front face on isn't too, you'll see, it's not too different from the front face off. The only thing that's affected is this small area here, as you'll see. So I'm not going to rebuild the entire thing. What we'll only need here is we'll need, I'll get rid of this stuff from my inventory here. I have a full inventory. What we'll need is snow blocks, end stone, red sandstone, and orange wool. Now, because I'm sure all of us have dreamt once, or at least seen a video, of those giant scaled up houses. Alright, so this one will mostly affect this bottom half here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start 3 blocks in on the first layer. We are going to start with 2 orange wool. Actually, this will be easier if I have the replace on. 2 orange wool, a snow block, an end stone, another snow block, an orange wool, another end stone, a yellow shulker box. Make sure like the top is facing out, because you'll see here that like when you place it regularly, you'll see that you'll have like a little square out. Make sure the top is facing out. And then we have an orange wool, another yellow shulker box, and then that's it for the bottom layer. Now this build is second functional because now you can secretly store items in here as well. Now for the second layer, we're going to start off on the first orange wool that we placed. We're going to place a red sandstone, not standstone. I'm not JJK, or no, JoJo's. I don't watch anime. A yellow shulker box, an end stone, another yellow shulker box, a snow block, another yellow shulker, a snow, end stone, yellow shulker, and red sandstone. That is the second layer done. Now the third layer, we're going to move 1 block in, and on top of the first yellow shulker that we placed on the second layer, we are going to place 2 yellow shulkers next to each other. We are going to place an orange wool, an end stone, 2 more yellow shulkers, another end stone, and then finally an orange wool. That is the third layer. And then if we move now the fourth layer, now above the first shulker that we placed, an orange wool, we will skip one block and place a red sandstone. Then we will place 2 orange wool, a red sandstone, and 2 yellow shulker blocks. And then we have one more layer. Now this one, I'm sorry, this is going to be the most complicated, the 5th layer. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the last shulker box we placed on the 4th layer. We're going to look at the furnace. We are going to destroy it. And we are going to place an orange wool. And that is the front face on. Now, you'll notice that the shulker boxes are a little dark. I'm just going to do this quick for demonstration. At least I hope this will work. But if you have... no, wait, that didn't work. I thought since they're an entity, there's light goes through them, so I thought that since the entire thing was glass, it would... No, never mind. I don't know why it's doing that, but you'll see if you move out.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
That since now they're entities, they will deload. Okay, let me go fix that real quick. Alright, I found a quick fix. So I'm sorry about that. This makes it slightly easier for y'all that you don't have to waste all those yellow shulker boxes. But instead, you're going to replace those yellow shulker boxes with yellow wool. That way, it doesn't, you know, deload when you're too far out. That way you can admire your work from a distance. See? Now that looks much better. And right next to each other, they look fleek. So yeah, I'm not re-recording that whole section because honestly, I mean, it was only 5 minutes long, but still. Now, we're going to move on to the side view. Now, alright, now we move on to the sides. Now, unlike the crafting table, all of the sides are the same. As you can see here, that's a grass block. As you can see, all of the sides of a furnace are the same, except for obviously the top and the front. Now, you're probably wondering, you know, why is this one way lighter? Because it's on, even though there's nothing in it. Yeah. And so for the side, you're going to need cobbled deep slate, gray concrete, furnace, coal ore, chiseled stone bricks, light gray wool, polished diorite, smooth stone slabs and blocks, and a tiny bit of cobblestone. And so now, so when we build this side, we're going to do all of this, but just ignore this very rightmost side. And we're just going to do that for all 3 sides. Alright, so first layer, we're going to start with 5 cobbled deep slate, a gray concrete, 3 cobbled deep slate, 4 gray concrete. I lied. My bad. It's 4 cobbled deep slate, a gray concrete, then 3 cobbled deep slate, 4 gray concrete, and end it off with another 3 cobbled deep slate. But like I said before, we're just going to ignore these corners and leave them as be. Now the second layer, cobbled deep slate, 2 coal ore, 2 chiseled stone bricks, another coal ore, 6 chiseled stone brick, 3 coal ore. Like that. Third layer, starting off with cobbled deep slate. We're going to do our cobblestone then next. That's regular cobblestone. Then we're going to do a light gray wool, a full smooth stone block, light gray wool, 4 smooth stone blocks, a block of smooth stone slabs, a full block of smooth stone, light wool, smooth stone, light wool, and cobblestone. Now, we don't need any more cobblestone for the rest of this build, so now you can just have a full hotbar. Excuse me. Now, for the 4th layer, gray gray concrete, ugh, light gray wool, 4 smooth stone, um, smooth stone block, slab block, smooth stone slab block, smooth stone block, and then we're gonna do 5 smooth stone slab blocks, like that. And then we're gonna do a smooth stone block, and then a light gray wool. Where we get that? So for the 5th layer, we'll have gray concrete, 2 smooth stone blocks, and then we're gonna do, I believe, 13 of this. So 13 slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My bad. It's 11. Why did I say 13? It's 11. It's 11 slab blocks. And we're gonna end it off with light gray wool, like that. And then for the 6th layer, we're gonna do cobbled deep slate, smooth stone block. Then we're gonna do 10 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like so. We're gonna do a smooth full block, slab block, and then a smooth stone block, just like that. There we go. Don't worry, we're almost done with the smooth stone slabs. So then for the unfunny layer, we're gonna do a cobbled deep slate, polished diorite, smooth stone slab block. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 polished diorite, and then our last smooth stone slab block, like so. And so we no longer need the smooth stone slab, nor the regular smooth stone. We can get rid of those. And now for the 8th layer, we are going to start with the gray concrete, coal ore, 2 chiseled stone bricks, coal ore, 2 furnaces. Make sure they're facing outwards. Again, this is for looking good, not for, yeah, this is for looking good. It's not supposed to be easy to build. In survival, at least. Chiseled stone brick, furnace facing outwards, light gray wool, 3 polished andesite. Did I not grab polished andesite? I never grabbed polished andesite. Right, there's polished andesite for this. That's my mistake, guys. 3 polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, and a coal ore. I'm going to have to redo my list then. Sorry. And then for the 9th layer, we are going to have a gray concrete, chiseled stone brick, 2 polished andesite, light gray wool, coal ore, not in the furnace, on the furnace, 2 polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, furnace, light gray wool, 3 polished andesite, and a chiseled stone brick. Like that. Excuse me. And then for the 10th layer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. No, wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yep, 10th layer, cobbled deep slate, coal ore, 2 light gray wool, 1 chiseled stone brick, another coal ore, 2 polished andesite, light gray wool, polished andesite, 2 coal ore, 2 chiseled stone bricks, and a furnace. For the 11th layer, we have gray concrete, 2 furnaces, 2 coal ore, a furnace, a polished andesite, and a light gray wool, another polished andesite, a coal ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, coal ore, and then 2 cobbled deep slate. like so. For the 12th layer, 12, 13, 14, no. For the 13th, 13, 14, 15, yeah. For the 13th layer, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, 14, 15, 12, 13, 14, 15. For the 12th layer, we have cobbled deep slate, a furnace, chiseled stone brick, 2 polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, a furnace, a chiseled stone brick, coal ore. Nope, that's not coal. Coal ore, polished andesite, light gray wool, another polished andesite, a furnace, chiseled stone brick, and coal ore. Now for the 13th layer, we have cobbled deep slate, coal ore, 3 polished andesite, a light gray wool, another furnace, a coal ore, chiseled stone brick, light gray wool, 2 polished andesite, coal ore, and 2 more polished andesite. For the 14th layer, I'll give you a second. And then for the 14th layer, we have cobbled deep slate, a furnace, chiseled stone brick, 2 light gray wool, a furnace, coal ore, furnace, 2 polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, 2 polished andesite, and chiseled stone brick. For the 15th layer, we have chiseled stone brick, a furnace, 2 coal ore, chiseled stone brick, another coal ore, 1 polished andesite, 1 more chiseled stone brick, 3 coal ore, the last chiseled stone brick, 2 more coal ore, and a furnace. And then for the last layer, we have 4 cobbled deep slate, 1 gray concrete, 3 cobbled deep slate, 3 gray concrete, 1 cobbled deep slate, 2 gray concrete, and we finished off with a cobbled deep slate. Now, it doesn't really have a difference whether or not, if it's like, it's so minuscule, I don't care. But that is the side of the furnace. Now what I'll do is I'll just copy paste that with world edit on 3 sides, and you can do the same. But obviously, if you're going to do this in survival, it's going to take a little longer. So I will go ahead and get the materials ready for the top of the build. Alright, I have all of the sides of the block done. It now looks sleek. And now we move on to the top of the structure. And so the top of the structure blocks will be cobbled deep slate, gray concrete, cobbled copper ore, regular coal ore, polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, and light gray wool. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start from the front side here in the left. So go to the front side, you go up to the top, and you start at the left. It's helpful to have like this kind of sub layer. You can do glass, grass, whatever, just to make it easier to place blocks. So we're going to start with copper ore, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, cobbled deep slate, copper ore, 2 coal ore, copper ore, coal ore, chiseled stone brick, and copper ore. Now you're wondering, like, why copper? It's not going to fit at all. Well, if you get far enough, eventually it'll all just kind of fade until eventually it's like a darker color, as you'll kind of see. But let's just finish it. It'll trust me. It'll fit. So then the second layer, we're gonna do chiseled stone brick, light gray wool, and I probably should have said this earlier, but all of these are going from left to right. 2 copper ore, chiseled stone brick, copper ore, coal ore, 3 chiseled stone brick, coal ore, 2 polished andesite, and a chiseled stone brick. And then for the third layer, polished andesite, 2 deep slate copper ore, coal ore, another copper ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, 3 light gray wool, chiseled stone brick, and then 3 polished andesite. Back to the left, the fourth layer, copper ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, coal ore, 6 light gray wool, my bad, 5 light gray wool, polished andesite, coal ore, light gray wool, there's the extra one, and then chiseled stone brick. Back to the left, we've got chiseled stone brick, 3 light gray wool, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, 3 light gray wool, polished andesite, coal ore, 2 copper ore, and a coal ore. So now you'll kind of see now that the copper starts to fade into like this more cobblestone texture. Now that you see. Alright, the fifth layer, no, that was the fifth layer. The sixth layer is 4 light gray wool, polished andesite, 2 coal ore, another polished andesite, another coal ore, chiseled stone brick, 3 polished andesite, and a cobbled deep slate. Now the seventh layer, another 4 light gray wool. This time we'll do 2 chiseled stone bricks, polished andesite, coal, polished andesite, 3 light gray wool, chiseled stone brick, and polished andesite. The eighth layer, the eighth layer, we'll do chiseled stone brick, 2 light gray wool, polished andesite, a coal ore, 3 light gray wool, coal ore, polished andesite, 3 light gray wool, and chiseled stone brick. The ninth layer will have copper ore, polished andesite, light gray wool, coal ore, polished andesite, another 3 light gray wool, polished andesite, 2 deep slate copper ore, another 2 polished andesite, and a cobbled deep slate. The 10th layer sorry. The 10th layer will have coal ore, copper ore, 2 coal ore, another copper ore, polished andesite, chiseled stone bricks, 2 more coal ore, another set of chiseled stone bricks and andesite, 2 more deep slate copper ore. Yeah, my mistake. The mistake was on the previous layer. This cobbled deep slate is supposed to be a coal ore, and this ending is supposed to be cobbled deep slate. So that's the correction. Apologies. On the 13th layer, nope. On the 12th layer, on the 11th layer, jeez, yeah, my brain's fried. On the 11th layer, we have a chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, light gray wool, polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, copper ore, coal ore, chiseled stone brick, 3 light gray wool, copper ore, chiseled stone brick, and a coal ore. Yeah, I'm surprised. Now that I've made a mistake, my entire flow is just off. The 12th layer is going to have coal ore, light gray wool, polished andesite, 2 light gray wool, copper ore, chiseled stone brick, 3 light gray wool, polished andesite, coal ore, and 2 chiseled stone bricks. The 13th layer will have 1 copper ore, chiseled stone brick, 2 light gray wool, 2 chiseled stone brick, 1 copper ore, polished andesite, light gray wool, polished andesite, coal ore, 2 polished andesite, and chiseled stone brick. And now the last and definitely least layer, we will have 3 copper ore, 1 coal ore, 2 polished andesite, chiseled stone brick, copper ore, 2 coal ore, chiseled stone brick, polished andesite, coal ore, and deep slate copper ore. And that is the Minecraft furnace. And I know y'all are wondering like, oh, but the copper, it's like so like weird. But if you look at it from afar, you'll see that, oh, it kind of disappears into the top texture. This is supposed to look good from afar, and still somewhat good from up close. So, yeah. But that is the furnace completed. Anyway, I just want to say thank you all for giving me support on the last video, and sorry for the late but definitely not early post. Are you here to celebrate my creation? Here's the neat part. He is. Why did I hit him when he was moving? Anyway, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment if you build this, and give an idea of what you'd like to build next. I'm either in between chest or grass block.